Hey cutie pies, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happens on the Soaps. This is the bold and the beautiful edition. All right, let's get right into it. Y'all know how we do on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to have to give us like a 8 just because like so many feelings were hurt on this episode and they didn't even know their feelings were being hurt. Okay, let's get right into it. So we see Liam is still at Steffi's house and he's still giving her comfort and telling her he's going to be there for her and everything. Now, Ridge and Taylor, I said, well, what Ridge and Taylor going to say when I'm sorry, today is Wednesday, May the 4th, 2022. All right. So I said, well, what is Ridge and Taylor going to say whenever they see that this man has spent the night? I didn't have to worry because Ridge and Taylor went and brought them drinks, went and got them some breakfast and coffee and all that. I said, okay, well, never mind. But anyways, they just tell Liam, thank you for being there for Steffi and Kelly. It meant a lot to them, all the support and everything. And Ridge is and Liam is just like, no, I'm happy. I know she's gonna need all the support she can get with you guys, and she knows she always have me. And then Taylor said yes, because they're Kelly and they're gonna really need you. And Ridge didn't say nothing. He just be listening, and so I'm like, Liam, go home. But he does tell him I'm about to go home when they brought the coffee and everything in. So at the house, Brooke and Hope are there, and Brooke says, don't you let Thomas get in your head. And she says, I'm not, but I do wish he had came home last night. Now, even Hope is kind of like, well, I could see why he didn't come home. She said, but, you just need to set the ground rules and tell this man to, they need you, but we need you over here too. Because she said Beth needs him too and all that. And she was like, because Hope is trying to be so understanding. I said, listen, either you understanding or you're not. Like, you can be understanding and set boundaries. But anyways, so Liam finally comes home and everything. And they're like, oh my gosh. And Brooke went ahead and let Liam know. She said, he was like, Kelly, I'm sorry I didn't call Kelly and was having a hard time. And Brooke said, oh, I can only imagine. But then she let in, but you're needed here too. So now Liam is like looking, he always had his deer in headlight eyes, like, huh? Don't be acting like you don't know. You know you wasn't supposed to spend the night. You know you were supposed to bring your butt home. But so now he's made a commitment to Steffi and Kelly that he will be over there. But Brooke is reminding him, sir, you got a whole family over here because Hope is your wife. Hope is the wife. I don't have on my ring, but you know what I'm saying. Hope is the wife. And he just like, I have to, I have to support. Everyone needs support or whatever. So Hope gonna tell him, well, how much time do you want? How much time do you need over there? And I said, girl, no, that's not what we're not about to do. We're not about to do this. But he said, I don't know. And so Brooke is like, how Reed's doing? And he said, you're not going to want to hear this. But they growing closer as a family. And she said, yeah, because you know what happened with Kelly, Steffi, it makes sense that they would rally around. I said, no, ma'am, that's not what he's saying. He's saying him and Taylor are growing closer as a family. Because when he told you he's not going to want to hear this, he didn't mean that, oh, they're as a family, Thomas, Steffi, No, he meant Taylor and Ridge or whatever. So anyways, that was pretty much it with them. They just decide like Hope is still trying to be open minded and everything with Liam, but it's still just setting some ground rules. Like, sir, you cannot be out all night long. I don't care where you are and who's there. You may not. That's not okay. So then Brooke tells them she wishes she could help Ridge. She wants to be there as his wife. She go over to the house and she sit down and she trying to manifest Ridge to come through the door. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I said, girl, he's not coming. He's not coming because over at Steffi's house, they give Steffi support and, she's emotional and they tell her, baby, we're here for you. We love you. You're going to be okay. Go get some rest because she said, I'm just so tired, which you can imagine she's tired. She's been shot. Like, they let her out of the hospital quick. They let her out COVID quick. Anyways, so Ridge and Taylor are talking, not for nothing. I like me some Taylor. Like, she my favorite. So Ridge and Taylor are talking, right? And she's just like, it's gonna take so much for Steffi to get past this. And she's been shot and she can't remember Finn. It's just gonna take so much. And I said, yes, it is, ma'am. Now go and get your man. And Riz came up to her. He said, but she's like, I regret not being here. All those times I miss Finn. I miss all this at that time. And he said, it's okay, Doc. And she said, when you call me Doc, it reminds me of better times and all that. And he was like, there gonna be more times. And she says, it's gonna be tough though, Rich. Why am I doing it to her voice? Because I like Taylor. I like Emmanuel. But she says it's gonna be tough for her though, Rich. And he was like, we got this. We're gonna support her. We're gonna support each other. And then they start kissing. And I said, Bold, y'all ain't nothing for this. Cause they gonna put a picture up of Ridge and Taylor kissing and hugged all up on each other, and then and then Brooke in the background waiting on him to come home. Y'all wrong for that. This episode was this episode was the needy hearts getting played. That's what's going on. I'm gonna try to find a thumbnail for that. Anyways, so then we go over here to Eric and Carter and Quinn, right? And she all over here talking about Eric has been so faithful to me, and I betrayed his trust, but I thought we were solid and nothing could tear us apart, and we're getting back to that place. Clearly you're not, ma'am. And Carter was just like, okay, listen, let me wrap this up. Carter was just like, with you and you should just tell Eric what's going on. He said, because we connected because you were missing something at home and everything. And he told her, I would never get with somebody else who's not available. Like, you can't publicly be out with me. But the way he worded it was like, but if you could be out with me publicly, Quinn, I would get back with you, girl. And Quinn was like, I know, I don't want to cheat on Eric. Never has to worry about me cheating again. I said, girl, I feel like y'all setting it up from some cheaterization going on here. So she said, he never has to worry about me, and I'm going to be as faithful to him as he has been to me. Baby, why they go over here to Eric? He all in the bed with Donna. Donna, he talk about, you make me so happy. I didn't know I could be this happy again. I don't know if I deserve it. And she all like, I'm so happy you're here. And I'm just so happy that we connected again and we're together and we're like this again. And then he getting dressed or whatever. And she said, what's that look? Where you go? And he was like, I feel bad because if Quinn found out, this would hurt her. And she was like, Donna pretty much was like, don't even worry about Quinn. I'm paraphrasing. Don't even worry about Quinn. Just when you're with me, focus on me. Focus on me. Focus on me. And so he like, you're right. And I said, okay, for Victoria's Secret. And so that was Donna. Eric and Donna was okay. So this is a mess right here. This is a mess right here. And you see how y'all wrong. Y'all wrong because y'all don't want Ridge with y'all all talking about, oh, Steffi, he's married and all in the comments. But when y'all saw it was Donna and Eric, y'all was like, oh, I like Donna and Eric. Oh, Donna's back. Y'all wrong. I don't care either way because people gonna do what they do. They all just share each other around, pass each other around anyways on this soap, on most of these soaps. So it is what it is. But that was the Bold and the Beautiful today, y'all. I'm gonna have to give it an 8 because it was funny to me. All these loyal hearts sitting there getting played. But I do like Quinn, so I kind of feel bad about that. But it is what it is. She had it, Carter. So that was the Bold and the Beautiful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with a new edition.